Okay, so like I said, today we're going to be doing all these coding style questions. Hi Aslan, I can see you now.
Hi.
We're doing these coding style questions for the general ability exam. The first thing you've got to always do before you start, so before you're going to start any of your general ability work ever at home, you're going to write your whole alphabet out, right? A, B, C, D, all the way to Z. And that one alphabet that you're going to write down can be your working out that's required to do most of these styles of questions.
Do we have to download the file?
You don't have to download the file. No, right now you're just going to be looking at the screen.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you, and then if you've got a pen and paper with you, you can copy the question number down, and then once I send you this with the answers for homework, you can probably redo the questions. That would be a good idea, and rewatch the video we're going to make right now. All right, so let's start off with this style of question. What group of letters comes next in this series? E, G, FH, GI, HJ, and IK. Now, sounds confusing, but it's actually really straightforward. What you can see, there's two ways of seeing this. I think the easiest way is to see that the first letter of each of these groups goes up by one. So it's going E, F, G, H, I, which means the next one must be
J.
J. And then this one here is it's going G, oops, G, H, I, J, K,
L.
Oh.
which means our answer becomes JL. Was that easy?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's go with another one. Let's have a look at this one here. You guys just got to stop me when you find something that, like, if you don't understand something or if I went too fast, you just got to say, Sam, stop, do that again, please. All right?
Okay.
Let's look at this one here. It says LCW, MEU, NGS, OIQ. Okay. Well, again, we're going to try to do a very similar pattern that we did for the first question here. We're going to go and look at L, M, N, O,
P.
what's P?
P.
So, I know that's wrong. I know that's wrong. Now I need to work out the second letter or the third letter. All right. This is going C, E, G, I. Well, we'll go to our alphabet. C, E, G, I. C.
K.
Whoops.
The next one's
C,
K.
E, G, I. C, E, G, I. Yeah, the next one would be K. So it's going skipping one, E, skipping one, G, skipping one, I,
Oh.
K.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And we might as well do the last one. I mean, we know the answer already. It's obviously got to be this one, because this is not a K. But let's have a look at it and make sure we can see a pattern. W, U, S, Q. W. So let me get this out.
It's going backwards.
W, U, S, Q. Well, again, skip one, U. Skip one, U, skip one, U. And what would it be?
O.
Oh. Good job. And then let's see. Yep. Oh. Easy?
Yeah.
So please make sure you have your alphabet like I have here at home when you're doing these questions. It really helps.
Okay.
All right. Let's look at this question. Question 4 now. In a certain code, let's try to read that. VEDCXJKISWTO means exit.
What?
In the same code, what does PH? All right, I'm not going to read that. I think
Wait, quick question. So we basically take out words and then make one word.
Yeah. So you
I
take
think
out
so.
the letters then, because it's E X
3 letters
I
equal
T.
to 1 letter.
Next to V there's E, and then next to C there's X, and then next to K there's I, and then next to W there's
Is
T.
T. Good
Yeah, I
job.
think. Yeah.
Let's make that clear one more time. Can you see, or do we agree that there is no way this whole word will ever be this word?
No.
Right? There is no way that whole
No.
word will be this word. It's just impossible.
Yeah.
What I mean, the idea actually is these extra letters that have been given to you are just there to trick you. So it's actually going V, and then I mean E. There's the E. Skip to X. Skip to I. Skip to T.
I think I've
So,
worked out.
I think it's how.
I guess
yeah.
it's
So the first one is H.
Yeah, it's
Skip
how.
to O. Skip to
O
Y.
W.
W.
All right. Was that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. We'll do the math questions probably next week.
Okay. Okay.
Let's move.
Yep.
Okay.
We're doing all the coding questions today. All right. 14 and 17. Look at 14 first. 14.
Okay.
What group of letters comes next? All right, here we go. J, L, P, L, N, R. All right. Well, same thing. We're going to go J, L, N, P. J, J. Let me write it. Yep. It is.
You're
Okay.
skipping
J,
one.
L.
Oh, skip one. Skip one.
You're skipping
Yeah,
one.
it looked like it's skipping one again. So the next one must be
R.
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 So let's see, does that look at that? You can already cross out B and you can cross out D. Remember, you don't have time in an exam to go through every single answer. You need to be fast with this. And you already know the last one is going to definitely be X because it's the same. So you don't need to even worry about the last letter. Do we agree with that?
Yeah.
Yep. So
And then you
we
have to
just
use the same pattern for the next one.
let's have a look. L N P R. Let's have a look at that if you're right. L N P. I think you're right. It is the same pattern actually. It's just going to be T this time. So the answer is going to be RTF.
C.
Yeah.
Good job. Am I going too fast for anyone?
No.
No.
Great, great, great. If the word shaving is coded 7392410, then the word vanish would be coded. Oh, that's easy.
Right here.
S, yeah, S is 7. So that means the second last one should be 7. That's wrong. That's wrong. 3 is the same. 3 is the same. Here, I'm looking at the I. I is 4. The answer is B.
Yeah, D.
Anybody have any issues with that one?
No.
No, not really.
7, 3, 9, 2, 4, 1, 0. And you just line them up. Brilliant. That's a really easy one.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah? Wait.
Yeah.
Make sure. Don't say yes unless you fully get it. Do we all get it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
7, 3, 9. So S would be 7, H would be 3, A would be 9, and B would be 2, and so on. And then because you're looking for the word vanish, which becomes 2, 9, 1, 2, 7, 3. All right. Here's another one. What group of letters comes next in this series? A, E, I, M. All right, go again. Let's get rid of this.
So skip 3.
A, E, I, M. It is skipping 3. Skip 3, skip 3, skip 3. So skip 3 becomes,
Q.
okay. That means that's wrong, and that's wrong. Look at the next one. What are they both?
P.
P.
P. They're both P, so there's no point of doing the next one. You already know it's going to be P, so don't look at the second letter. We're going to look at the third letter now. Third letter is B, F, J, N. B, F, B,
I
F,
think you skip 3. B.
J, N. Let's have a look. B to F is also skip 3. F
Yeah.
to J is also skip 3. J to M is also skip 3. So skipping 3 again becomes
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
beautiful. So those ones, I think I can safely say you guys are going to do really well in. Is that all right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. We might do another 5 if I see that we're not getting anything wrong. I might go and do some of the harder math questions. All right, this one here I think is really easy. Look at it. Somersault is 927. So again, you just line everything up.
Yep.
S becomes 9. There's
Mm.
a 9. O becomes 2. So there's a 2.
Mm.
That one's wrong.
M is 7. Put
But yeah,
7 next to
but
M.
look, I don't need to do everything because remember you don't have time, right? So what you know, look, I put a 2 there, right? So that's a 2 there, and that's a 2 there. Now I'll put a 9 here. That means that's got to be a 9 right there. That 9 there won't work. So that's a T. That's in the
Yep.
space for a T. Yes, you don't actually need to go work out each one. You want to be really fast. If you know 9 is in a fixed position, here it is, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and 2 is in second last position, that's the only one that's going to work.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't feel like you've got to actually do every single letter. You have less than 1 minute per question. Less than 1 minute. All right. That's super fast.
Wow.
Yeah. So you don't have time. All right.
Okay.
Let's look at this one. DZMG. DZMG means want. What does
Oh, I know what
YB?
this is. I've done this before. It's basically the opposite. So where D is, that's where that's where W is. So D is
Wait. Wait. Can you say that
D
again?
is fourth place, and then
Yes.
when you go
Exactly.
from Z4 backwards is W.
That's it. Good job. So let's say that again. The code was D becomes a W, right? So there's W and there's D.
There's D.
And
In
then
the
let's look
fourth
at another one.
position,
There's Z and A. Well, let's do a different color. There's
first and
there's
last.
A and Z. And then eventually you do what you're saying, which is first and last. Good job.
Yep.
So there's M and there's M. So let's count. From the front, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. From the back, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how the D becomes a W. Let's look at the Z and A. Z is first from the back. A is first from the front. Well, that's how you get Z and A. M and N. M. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 from the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 from the back. So I think we understand the pattern now, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So now this one here,
So
Y
Y is B,
Y is B, Z
is A,
Z is A. Remember, so then I
and
already know that's
also
wrong.
it's B. It's B, because W is D.
Good job. Would be B because W would be D. Okay, and another one. C E F. Is it easier the way I'm doing it with you guys? How I'm separating each one like this?
Yeah.
I think they're usually easy to see then as one big group. I don't look at it as one big group. So C to G K O. So C G K O. All right, let's write it down. This C
Skip
You're
3.
skipping 4.
G K
3.
O.
3.
Skipping three, skipping three,
Let's go
skipping
from
three.
three.
Should be S, which means it can't be this, it can't be this. And then we want to look at the next one. E I M Q. E I M
Hey.
Skip
Q.
3 again.
Skipping 3. Yep, yeah, I think you're right.
Oh no,
Yep.
T T T.
Yeah.
Stop. T T.
All right, this one looks to start with, doesn't it? A, B, C, D.
E.
V.
This one, B, C, D, E.
E.
F.
Can't do that one.
F.
L, H, D, Z. L, H, D, Z. Okay. L, H, D, Z. Anybody have any ideas?
No, go back.
L, I don't want to show you the question. L, H, D, Z.
Oh, skipping 4, so that means the next one. Oh no, skipping 3. The next one is V.
Is V.
It is V. So what it's doing, it's actually going backwards this time. L,
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
realize.
H, skip 3, D, skip 3, and it starts again from down here. Z,
Yeah.
skip 3.
V.
Good job. Did everybody understand that one?
Yep.
Yup.
Yep.
Great work. Yeah, we've got to do this one. All right, foreign language. In a foreign language, Hayo Yeti means old man. Ali Soti means young woman. And Ali Yeti means old woman. Okay, so let's look at that again. Ali and Ali. What was the only word that was the same here?
Woman.
So
Woman.
woman.
So now we
Woman.
know that Ali is woman, and then there was Yeti and Yeti.
Which
What's
means
the
old.
Old.
means
Oh.
old?
So
So then
Soti
it's
means
Soti.
young.
Salty is
Soti
young.
means young.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Soti.
See how simple I make it, but you guys have to make it the same way, right? There's a pattern,
Yeah.
there's a technique for answering these questions. So the first thing you look for is what is exactly the same word here in the foreign language that's also the same word in our English language. And then once you've done that, really, you're narrowing it down to the right answer. All right, same thing. Here we go. In a foreign language or in a certain code, I want to be becomes O Tanui Yut Ib. In this code, the message how many times would become what? Okay. Does anybody know how to find this one?
I think I know.
Okay, tell us.
Can
So
you go back to the alphabet?
go back to the alphabet. Absolutely. Here it is.
Okay, so the first one is I want.
So it's saying I want. Yeah.
Oh.
I becomes O. All right, let's have a look at what you're trying. Are you trying to find the pattern?
I J K L M N.
I becomes O.
So there's a pattern between I and O. So skip 5.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Skipping
Hold
5.
on. And then W to T.
Yeah, W to T.
W to T.
If you skip 5.
Good.
How does that work out?
Thank you for saying that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can't straight away make a decision that there is a pattern unless it works for everything. True?
Yeah.
So we'll just check one more in case. A to N. A, there it is. To N, there it is. I think we can conclude there's no pattern like that, right? Right, so that's wrong. Good try. It didn't work for this question, and it doesn't work for this question. All right, let's look at this a little bit closer. What do you guys see happening with, like, I mean, this one's really hard to see because just one letter. But what do you see happening here? And maybe here? And maybe here? What do you see? Tell
They're
me.
changing one word.
One letter, you mean?
Yeah, they're changing one letter.
Yeah.
One letter. So what letters changed from here?
The A is changed into E.
Good. And
Yeah.
what letters changed here?
The U.
O.
The O
Okay.
to you.
I think they're
And the
only
I.
changing vowels.
All right. Someone just said it. There we go.
it's B.
Hold on. Vowels. The vowels
Yeah,
are
I
getting
think-
changed. And what's
I think
happening,
it's only the vowels.
but what is exactly happening is if there's consonants, they are starting, so they're writing them backwards.
Yeah.
So this
Everything's
consonant
backwards.
will go to the end. This T goes to the end. This T goes to the front. This N goes to the second letter. A goes to the third letter. W goes to the end. Yep. The only thing they're doing is they're changing
The
the
vowels.
vowels. So I becomes O, A becomes E, O becomes U, E becomes I. So if we know that now, HW, we know it's going to be WH, so it can't be this one. That's wrong. O becomes U, O becomes U, so that it can't be that one. And you see, you don't waste your time with this one because these are both the same. It's just this one here. What does the I become? Well, I becomes O. I becomes O. No. E becomes I. I becomes O. Yeah. E becomes I, but I becomes O. So this I becomes O. And what does E become again? Just to make sure we're clear. E becomes I. There it is. E becomes I. C. All right. Let's go again. This one, in a certain code, TGFYWOAG means security. I think this is just going to be our alphabet pattern. So T becomes S, G becomes E. Let's have a look at that. T becomes S, E becomes G. Okay, and then E becomes G, F becomes C, F becomes C. All right, I think I found the pattern. But I'll do one more just to show you. Y becomes U. Y becomes U. Anyone feel like they've worked out the pattern? T becomes S, G becomes E, F becomes C, Y becomes U. Anybody realize a pattern there or not really? Are we still there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone see a pattern? No? Just say no if it's no.
No.
I see a pattern.
No? Nobody see it? All right. Oh, yeah. Tell us.
With T and S, it's basically minus 0, but with G and E, it's -1, and then with F and C, it's -2, and then with Y, it's -3. So it's adding up. You -1 and then add
Fantastic.
again.
Yep. Let's do that. So T to S. Can you see there's no gap?
Yeah, no gap.
Yep.
So the first one, there's going to be no gap. The next one was G to E. There's one gap. So one.
Yeah.
Then F to C. 1, 2. There's a 2 gap.
Yeah.
Y to U. 1, 2, 3 gap. 4,
Yeah.
5, and so on.
Yeah.
So we have the word GGHHGGJS. All right, let me get rid of
So
all this.
first V will be F.
GHHGGJS. Okay, G. One next door to it, it's going to be F.
F.
No gap, right? Already it's not
Yeah.
B and it's not C. I just need to work out the next one
It's
and I'll have my
E.
answer.
It's D.
So
It's D
P,
because the
correct.
next one's gonna
I would
be
skip
E.
one.
And go back, and then you've got feedback.
Feed.
Good job. Good job. All right, and I think, is that all the coding questions? That is all the coding questions for that one. All right, what do you guys want to do? Another one, or do you want to do some of the math questions? Should we do more of the coding questions or more of the math questions?
Actually,
Math?
coding.
Coding.
More coding first? I think
Yeah.
I think we should finish off all the coding today. We'll do all coding questions today, and then next week we should do the math questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Number 9. Which letters are missing in this series? Okay, we start again. W, S, O, something G. W, S, W, S,
Yes.
O, something
Skipping
G.
3.
All right, have a look.
Skipping 3.
Skipping 3. 1, 2, 3. Skipping
Yes.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Minus 3.
Yeah, it's K.
So, look, as soon as you worked out K, you don't need to work out the other one. That's wrong, that's wrong, and that's wrong. Remember, you have less than a minute. You've got to be fast.
Yeah.
Move on.
Okay.
Move on. All right. Let's go another. Number 15. Which two of the following statements together prove that humans are fools? Okay.
Which two?
All mortals are fools. Zeus is immortal. Zeus is not human. All humans are mortal. Humans are clever. All right. So let's have a look at, I think the best way to do this one here is to actually go through a process of elimination. So we're going to start with the first one, and we're just going to go narrow it down, right? So
Yep.
1 and 3. All mortals are fools, and Zeus is not human. Does that mean humans are fools?
Nope.
No.
No.
I
I
don't-
think 1 and
No.
4.
All right,
I
let's
think
see. We'll
1
come
and
to it.
4.
Zeus is immortal. Zeus is not human. Does that have
No.
anything to do with fools? Nope, so that's wrong as well.
No.
1 and 4. All mortals are fools, and all humans are mortal. Okay, let's have a look at that again. All the humans, they are mortal, and all the mortals are fools. So if all
Yeah.
humans are mortals, that means all mortals are fools, which means all humans are fools.
False.
That's not very nice, is it? But there it is, 1 and 4. You were right. All right, let's go with
Yeah.
another one. Let's go with another one. Information, no, for us yet. I think that one there. Number 24. Which two of the following statements together prove that Norm and Ahmed are Australians? Okay, let's read it again. Norm and Ahmed were born in the same country. Ty and Norm are close friends. Ahmed and Greg were born in Australia. Greg and Norm, live in Bondi. Norm's father is a New Zealander. All right. Again, process of elimination is the best way to go here. 1 and 4. So we want to get Norm and Ahmed are Australians. All right. Norm and Ahmed were born in the same country.
I
4.
think it's 3 and 4.
Greg and Norm
Yeah.
live in Bondi.
I think it's 3 and 4.
Yeah, it's
All right.
3 and
Have a look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
for some
3
reason,
and
there's
4.
2, 3, and 4s. I guess you can cross that one out. B. 3. Ahmed and Greg were born in Australia. 4. But Greg and Norm live in Bondi.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Because Bondi is in Australia.
Let's see. 1 and 3. Norm and Ahmed were born in the same country, and Ahmed and Greg were born. Nah, it's definitely not 3 and 4. That's wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about that together. It would be 1 and 3, but let's talk about 3
Yeah.
and 4 real quick. We're saying Ahmed and Greg were born in Australia, right? So, and then it says Greg and Norm live in Bondi. Does that have anything to do with Norm being born in Australia?
No.
So, if Norm lives in Bondi, does that mean he is Australian?
No.
So, if Sam was living right now in Paris, does that make me French?
No.
No.
No, just because you live somewhere, it doesn't mean you are that nationality. So but you living in Bondi does not really do anything to your nationality, so that would not be right. 1 and 3. Let's look at that. Norm and Ahmed were born in the same country, which we don't know where that country is, but we know they were born in the same country. And it does say 3. Ahmed and Greg were born in Australia. Okay, so we know Ahmed and Greg were born in Australia, but we also know that Ahmed and Norm were born in the same country. Well, doesn't that mean that Ahmed and Norm must have been born in?
Australia.
Australia.
Why? Let's go through it again. Ahmed and Greg were born in Australia. So let's just say Sam and Adam were born in Australia. Sam and Adam were born in Australia. But Adam and Aslan were born in the same country. Well, that would mean Sam and Aslan were born in Australia as well as Adam. So all three of us were born in Australia.
Okay.
Does that make sense, you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, beautiful. The answer would be C.
1
One
and
and
3.
Just
Yeah.
be careful with because I did hear someone say, "Oh, because they live in Bondi." But look, yeah, just because you live somewhere doesn't mean you're actually that nationality. Like if I lived in New Zealand, even does that mean I'm a New Zealander?
No.
No.
It's just I'm living there. It could be because of a job or because of commitments, family members, whatever it is. But it doesn't necessarily mean I am that nationality. All right, this one looks interesting. L so D N N F something H R R. All right. I definitely see a pattern straight away. Let me just get rid of this. Um, can we see this pattern? Watch this. How many letters?
2.
2.
How many
Oh, yeah.
And
then
Yeah.
3. I get it. 4.
Yeah, I see it.
I see.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, you meant to see it before I say it. You can't say, "Oh yeah, now I see it." So the interesting to me when I see this question, I'm like, well, that's really weird. Why this had 2 letters? Well, that has 3 letters, and then this one has 5. Oh, that would mean this one must have 4. And then I find that pattern, and this one's obviously just going up by 1. D, F, and H. So
Yeah.
let's see if we can
Yeah.
find a pattern. L, N, something, R. I think it's just skipping 1, but let's have a look. L, N, something, R. Let's have a look. If we skip 1, we get N. If we skip 1, we would get
P.
It's
P.
1, we would
It's a
get
P.
R. So the answer is P. And
Yeah.
how many P's?
4.
Yeah. So it's not going to be D. It's going to be P. Good job. All right. Next one. I think here's another one. Number 31. Number 31, I'm just going to let you guys do for a moment there. So I'll let you work it out. Don't say your answer yet. So I'll give you about a minute to read it yourself and we'll do it together.
Okay.
Which two of the following statements is going to All right. Anyone feel like they've got an answer?
No.
Now.
Yes.
Oh yes. Okay. Hold it on. Don't tell us yet. We'll just wait a little bit longer.
I
Just wait.
I think I found it.
All right. One at a time. Tell us your answers. Go. Adam, you can tell me your answer. What'd you get?
I got C.
C.
Yeah.
Anybody else agree with C? Nope. All right. Aslan, what'd you get?
One. I got A.
A. Anybody else? Narav, Dava, Michael?
Yeah, yeah. Um, I also got A.
You got A. That's two for A.
I got
Are we confused?
A.
A as well? All right, let's have a look. Then let's do it together now. All good.
I
I wrote
I
it.
Anybody
I
else
got
getting differently?
I
No?
got I got 1 and 4.
1 and 4, B. All right, let's look. Which two of the following statements together prove that silver cups are heavier than brass cups? So silver must be bigger than brass. All right, let's have a look. Gold plates are heavier than brass. So this is saying gold is heavier than brass. This one says copper plates are heavier than brass. Copper is heavier than brass. Gold plates are lighter than silver cups. So gold is smaller than silver. Copper plates are lighter than silver cups. So copper is smaller than silver. Okay, and we want to say that silver must be bigger than brass. I think I know my answer. Let's have a look at this
It
together.
actually might be D.
So, sorry?
It actually might be D.
Let's have a look. Don't worry. I'll do it now. It's not D. It's not D. But let's see. If it was D, gold plates are lighter than silver cups. And copper plates are lighter than silver cups. Well, now you know that gold plates and copper plates are lighter than silver cups. That's all you know from 3 and 4. Gold plates are lighter and copper plates are lighter than silver cups. That does not tell you that silver cups are heavier than brass cups. It doesn't even mention brass, so you can't really have 3 and 4. Let's try 1 and 3. 1. Gold plates are heavier than brass cups. So that means gold is bigger than brass. But it does say here that gold is smaller than silver, which means silver is heavier than gold. Do we agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If gold is less than silver, that means silver is bigger than gold. If silver is bigger than gold, but gold is bigger than brass, doesn't that mean that silver must be bigger than brass?
Yeah.
So the answer actually is 1 and 3.
Yes.
So whoever got A, good job.
Yay.
Should I go through that again?
No,
No.
I got it.
Yeah, I
I
understand now.
got it.
All right. So I'll just say it one more time, just in case. So silver, if like, I mean, I'll choose numbers because sometimes with numbers it is a bit easier. So 2 is less than 3. That means 3 must be bigger than 2. But 2 is bigger than a number, which obviously, let's say it's 1. That means 3, therefore, 3, silver, must be also bigger than 2, which is going to obviously be bigger than 1. So, so silver, 3, must be bigger than brass, 1. Silver must be bigger than brass.
You know what? I kind of got mixed up, even though I chose A, but I thought because if you chose 2 and 4, but it's not on
Yes.
there, it would that be correct?
2 and 4. Copper plates are heavier than brass cups, but copper plates are lighter than silver cups. So they're heavier than brass, but lighter than silver. That means silver could be higher than brass.
Yeah. Because it's kind of saying the same
It is.
thing as the
It
gold
is.
plates.
It is. You are right. Good job.
Yo.
Okay. 36.
In
In a certain code,
certain-
child is represented by PUVYQ.
Okay.
Child.
P.
PUVYQ.
Oh, I get it. It's the letter that's under it. The letter that's under it.
Yeah.
C
Oh,
and
what do
then
you mean
H
by
is
under?
Q,
P. Like
and
H.
then D is Q. It's under it. Because in the alphabet, C is on top of P.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Is it?
Yeah,
I
'cause
think it might
C,
be. Yeah.
and then
It's saying
H is U,
child.
and then I
C
is V.
H I L D.
Yeah.
And it becomes, so child becomes PUVY. Okay, wait.
P U V. So
Child
lost
becomes PUV. What is it? W or Y? Y
Y Q.
Q. So under D, you're saying it's Q, but under L, look, it was a fluke. We're just going to say that. I don't believe it's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
Easy.
Yeah, it doesn't really work because what if what if I wrote my alphabet halfway, or not halfway? What if I wrote it all in one line? So that means you wouldn't have realized it's underneath it. So no, I don't.
True.
I'm not going to agree with that.
Okay.
Think of another one. Let's think. All right, let's go again. So C is P. Interesting.
Oh, because there's 27 letters in the alphabet.
There's 26 letters in the alphabet.
Can you please
26.
put it back to the question?
Yes, here it
Yeah.
is. The child is represented by PUVYQ. Can I go back now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Child. P. Child. P. U. H is U. I is V. L is Y. All right. Interesting, isn't it? Let's go. Let's try to do it this way. So C, to get a P. C to H. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I. 1. L. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 0. JKL is 3. D. No, it won't work like that. That's wrong. So again, P. P. I'm not missing nothing, right? Certain code child represented by P, U, V, Y, Q. With the word clean.
Okay. So child is P U
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. H to
because
U,
your
H.
alphabet's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We found it. It looked weird, but we got it, guys. Ready? It's just, you start with your letter. So as you can see, this is a little bit weird, but we worked it out. There is a pattern. It's just going up by 13. So look at D, and then we got to get to Q. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
13. Okay, I got
Magic
it.
number is 13. And we
Same.
need to find the lean.
So for glean,
Easy now. So G, yep. 1, 2,
Also
3,
T.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
it's
11,
T.
12.
What you can do is the letters that are in front, you can just move it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
T.
I understand. We're not going to do the last one because we already know that's Z. We're not going to do the second one because we already know that's Y. We're just tossing up between, I guess, E and A. So let's go with E.
Oh no, it's the last one.
Let's
Because
just
I've
double
got
check.
P
Why not?
there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Ah.
7, 8,
It's
9,
R.
11,
R.
12,
It's
13.
last one. In the thing, it's last one. Because look, it says P, and for P, it's C.
Correct. That's it. Good job.
So it's D.
So it's D. That was a tricky one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
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 So it's not always going to be just a simple pattern of +ing 2 or +ing 3 or skipping. So you've got to sometimes just think, okay, how am I going to get it from a C to a P? How do I get from a H to a U? And then in this case, they're all 13s, which is nice and easy to work with. There we go. All right. Number 37. That's going to be for you guys
Oh,
to do.
it's skip one.
C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, yep, and then M, N, O, P, Q, R, S.
Is.
Easy. Next one, in a certain code, K, B, D, O, blah, 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 means heartless. In the same code, what does this mean? All right, I think we're going to write this down again here, which is easier to see. K, B, D, O,
K, B, D, O,
W, I, H,
W, I, H.
P, V means heartless.
Thanks, Sam.
Heartless.
All right. K becomes H. So
Oh, skip two. Skip two.
yeah,
Yeah.
but that's for now. But we don't know. It has to work for all of them. B
Yeah,
to
with
E.
B.
Skip two.
Skip two.
B to E is skipping 2 forwards.
Yeah. So
D to
forward,
A.
backward, forward, backward.
Forward,
That's
backward.
backward.
O to
Yeah,
R.
forward,
Forwards
backward,
again.
Oh,
forward,
Yep,
hey.
got it.
You can.
So forwards
forward, backward,
+2, backwards
minus
+2.
2,
All right. Oh, sorry. Yes, yes.
minus.
-2.
I
Of
don't
course. All right. V. V go forward 2. So forward 2 becomes Y.
Y.
Oops. What did I do wrong?
Oh no. Oh wait, what if it's back?
Okay. Oh, the first one's backwards. Yep.
Yeah,
My bad.
backward.
V go back to S.
I don't
S.
understand.
Oh, you can just circle it. Done.
You don't understand that one?
I don't really understand it.
All right. Let's look at that together again. That's fine. So let's have a look. It's saying this word here, it becomes heartless, right?
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
we got to get from a K to a H. There's your K. We got to get to a H. How do I get from a K to a H? You go
Backwards
back
two.
Back
to.
to.
Back.
But then what about
That's 2.
B to an E? B to an E. You got to go forwards to.
Twice.
Yeah.
What about a D to an A? D
Backwards 2.
to an A. You got to go back to
Yeah.
again. And then what about an O to an R?
Back to.
Go
Forwards.
forward. Forwards.
So it's just going to keep going. Backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, and so on. So the question said VX. So for example, V,
So
we're going to go backwards to 1, 2. That means the answer is S.
S.
Yeah.
Does that make sense now?
Yeah. And for X, it goes all the way to A.
X would go
All the
forward
way
to.
to A.
So wrong, and then the answer is exactly
A.
A. Good job. And that's how you get sanctioned. All right, I'll get rid of all this again. All right, and we keep going. You guys are doing really well. All of you, well done. All right, SNJ something E. SNJ something E. SNJ something E. All right, let's have a look. Skip 4, N.
Yes, four.
Skip
Backwards.
3, J. Skip. Ooh, doesn't work.
Oh, you have to.
Oh, it's
so
decreasing.
skip 4, then skip 3. Skip 4, skip 3.
And then skip 2.
Wait,
No,
say that again.
skip 4, skip 3. Skip 4, skip 3.
And then skip
Yeah.
2.
Let's see if you're right. I don't know. Skip 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
G.
Skip 3 becomes 1, 2, 3, and then it's J. Skip 4.
Skip 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then the answer should have been E, but there's already an E here at the end.
Yeah.
Which
Oh.
So it's
skip 2. Skip 2.
E.
I think it should be skip 3, skip 2, and then G. Skip 1, and then it's E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's look at that.
Like 4,
Just skip 1.
Minus 4, and
4,
So
Three,
it's basically
2,
minus
1.
minus 1, minus 1,
Minus
minus 1, minus
4, 3,
2.
2.
G. Minus 1, and then you're left with E again.
It's like a
Oh,
countdown.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Except
3,
it's
2,
decreasing.
It's decreasing, correct, yeah.
It's decreasing by 1.
Yep. So the answer is G,
Like 5, 4, 3, 2.
that one there.
So answer's B.
That's B. Good job. Okay. In a certain code, WJQKXTHL means wishbone. In the same code, what is complete represented by?
W,
Let's
W.
get all this
So
again.
the first letter's
Rewrite
the
it.
same. The first letter's always the same.
Not always.
Yeah, I don't think so. Wait. W.
Yeah, check
well,
it,
You know
check
what I can
it.
do? It'll be
Because
faster.
it's WW and then CCCC. All of them have CCC.
Com.
All right, perfect. In a certain code, W means W. Okay, that's great. Then J means I. Oh, okay. So W is W. J means I, which is 1 to the left. Q means S. Q means S, which means 2 to
1
the
to
right, or skip 1.
skip 1.
What is K? K to H. K, where's K? There. K to H is skip 2 to the left. So again, it's going forward, backwards, I think.
Yeah, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards.
X to B. X is going to go skip 3. 1, 2, 3, and then it should be. All right, I think we know the answer. So now, wait. Let's go again. W is W, so I know C would be C. J
C.
was I.
So it's
Okay. Wait, don't forget, this is like a code to English, right?
Yeah.
Now we're doing English to code. So you've got to be
Wait.
careful.
WW with phone.
So what I would do is do it like this. I would go from code, I would choose these letters here to try to get this word here. So the first one
CC
would,
is okay.
yeah, so CC is okay. So the next one says J to I. J to I is 1 to the left. That means O, 1 to the left would have been N, so that's wrong. P, 1 to the left would be O, so it's definitely P. Next one, this Q to S. Q to S would have been 2 to the right, which means if it was K, 2 to the right would be 1, 2, which is M. So it's definitely K. And then we go to the next one, which is K to H. K to H is 3 to the left. So that means if we tried T, 3 to the left is 1, 2, 3, which doesn't work. But if we tried S, it would be 1, 2, 3, which is complete.
Wait, you see how it's O?
Yep.
With Wishbone, they have O. Oh, wait, no, it's okay. I understand.
Yeah, because the way I did it, I started from here. It's easy to start from the code to English rather than English to code. Because here, you're doing it from code to English. So here, I also did it from code to English. So I did P, you got to go one to the left. One to the left becomes O. Beautiful. Then K, we got to go forward 2. So 1, 2. Yep, that becomes M. Perfect. P, I got to go back 3. Sorry, S, I got to go back 3. So that becomes 1, 2, 3. That's P. Perfect. And so on. Should I do that one again?
Yeah.
No.
Yes? Should I do it again? Because I think that was a bit complicated, or are you guys okay with that?
I'm
It's a
okay
bit
with
complicated.
Complicated.
Bit complicated.
Yeah. Let's go again. Delete it. And I'll write some things down. Hold on. Get rid of all that. Okay. Yeah, we'll just use this. Okay. W is W. So I think we get that. So that means for
Yeah.
complete, let's try it like this. W, J, Q, K, X, T, H, L becomes wish. Now that's code to English. Now we've got complete. So we're going backwards, which is a bit harder. So what I'm going to do is not do it backwards. I'm going to try to do it forward still. Okay, but bear with me. Watch this. So W becomes W, which means C becomes C. That's easy.
And
J,
then O.
wait, just let me do it. J becomes I. So that means you're going to go backwards -1. Right? J becomes I -1. So that means for this one, if I was to do it, it's going to be something -1 to get you O. So if you tried O, if this was O, right? If I -1, what would I get?
N.
N, but I'm meant to have O here, so that's wrong. If I tried P and I -1, what do I get?
-1, you'll get O.
O, so that's exactly what I want. So I'm going now to P. Still with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one.
Oh,
Next one is here, back to this. Q to S. Q to S. That's a plus
-1.
no, Q to S is +2. You're going to have 1 and then 2 here.
Okay.
So Q to S +2. That means the next one here, M, I have to have one of these letters, K or L. When I +2, it gets me M. So let's start with L. If I started +2, it'd be 1, 2, which gives me N. So that's wrong. So it's not L. Let's see if it's even K. K. 1, 2, it does get me M. So I know the next letter must be K. So when I +2, it gets me M. Let's go to the next one. K and H. K, H. Your mine is in 3. So the next letter, S, -3. 1, 2, 3. Becomes P, which is what I want. So that means it must be S. I'm going to keep doing each one. X to B. X to B is going to be X to B. 1, 2, 3, 4. +4. H. H +4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is L, which is what I need. If I had the next one, it's going to be -5. So if I had J, I got a -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I get E? Yes, I do. So that means it's got to be a J up here. So when I -5, it gets me E, and so on. The next one's going to be +6, -7. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah.
Alright, great. Good job. Good job. All right, let me get rid of this again. Okay, so you'll get all these answers anyways once we're done. It'll just come to your Skype. All right. We're going to do 53. In a certain code, DND IZPS equals elegant or means elegant.
Let me write it down.
What does RGU? I think that's enough. If we can find that one, I think we'll have the answer. All right,
It's basically +1.
let's have a look. Someone says +1. Let's have a look. D to E, D to E. Yep. N to L, D to E,
It's
N to L.
increase. It's increasing its own number.
I don't know because it said D to E. All right, well, let's have a look at it again. It's saying D to E, which is right there. Then it went N. It went N to L, N, and then went back to L. And then it went D and E again. Then it went I with G. And then it's going Z with A. All right, I think I see a pattern. So let me tell you what I see. I see it like this. D to E is +1. Like it's just put 1 to the right. Yep. N to L is -2. D to E is again +1. I to G is again
-2.
-2. Z to A,
+1.
P to N should be.
-2
S to T.
is
+1.
So
So
that
therefore
means
R, we're going to +1, which becomes
S.
G, we're
Then
going to
G,
-2.
E.
And then U +1.
U +1 V.
So we're hoping for something that says several. There it is. SEV. Several.
I know.
R E R G.
Now I get it.
That one makes sense as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
I am. I am.
All right. Okay, number 55. Which letters are missing in this series? K, I, E, C, A. I think we can see that's going backwards. So
Oh,
K,
it's basically going backwards.
yeah, and skipping
Yeah.
one.
I can see it.
So
Skip
K,
one.
skip J,
Wait, let me get it. Let me get it.
J.
Okay.
H.
K, skip one. So K, skip one. I, skip one. G, skip one. E, skip one. C, is that what's happening? Let's have a look. K, skip one. I, skip one.
Yeah.
G, so we definitely know it's G.
That one's
Well, we knew it's G because all of them have G's anyways, so that was a waste of time. And then the second letter is going A, B, C, D, E, F. See how I'm doing it backwards? Because I feel like it's easier to go backwards than it is to go down.
D.
That's wrong. That's wrong. And then the last letter. B, B, C, something, D, D.
No, C. C, G, G,
C.
C.
It's going
Yep.
D, D, C, C, B, B, and then the last ones would be, if there was any, A, A, and so on.
Got it.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
D, D, C, C, B, B, A, A, so on. So it's going to be G, D, C. And I think that's it. All right. We'll still do some more coding questions. I think but I'm going to now take a step back and let you guys work on it yourselves. So, question 14.
Okay. Letters missing.
The alphabet, or are we copying the alphabet in our booklets?
Just
I'll
leave the
copy it
alphabet.
into leave the alphabet.
Leave
I
the alphabet?
already copied it into my
Oh yeah,
book.
copy it. Actually, copy it.
Yeah,
Copy it onto
I think
the
you should
alphabet.
copy it as well. But if you want it, I'll put the question here next to the alphabet. But I think you should copy it in your book. It's probably easier. All right, I'll leave it with you for a few minutes,
Okay.
and we'll talk about it.
No.
All right. Anybody feel like they got an answer?
I got
I
my
got I.
I got I.
All
I.
right. All right.
I.
Interesting. So I'm guessing the answer is I. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I
C
got I.
to M E O G. All right. I don't know how you did it, but this is what I personally see. I see C E G. C E G. I know the next answer is just straight away I. Is that what you guys did?
No. Mine was much more
Uh,
complicated.
More
Me
complicated,
too.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine was way more complicated.
So see how I
That's
just
what I
skipped
did.
this? I skipped the second one. I just looked at how interesting it is to go from C to E, from E to G, and then G to I. So it's just skipping one, and that's how I get my
Maybe if I
Oh,
did your method, I wouldn't have been so slow.
me
answer.
too.
Well, yeah, you're
Yeah.
meant to do it like this, but of course, it's okay. You got the right answer. That's all that counts for now. Good job. All right. Keep going. Yep, let's go. 29. I'll copy it again for you guys. There it is.
Got it.
Good. Wait.
I just used your method, so.
Yeah, I mean, now that you realize you can. T
I
R
have it.
something N. T R something N. So it looks like
I
if you
got
were
it.
skipping one, did we all get P?
P.
Yep, got it.
Good job.
Yeah.
And just so you know what the other patterns are for yourself, A, A, A. So always the first letter is A. And it's going H, F, something B. Where is it? H, F, D, B. So it's just again skipping one. H, F, something B. And there's two letters in that pattern. Good job. All right, next one. Try that one now. I'm just trying to make sure the screen's actually getting recorded. You guys can still see everything?
No.
No.
No? It's gone?
Yep.
All right, wait. What about now?
Yep.
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 Good. Good. No problem. All right, let's do this one. How would I do it? I would start with the first one, this one. So I'm going to go G, T, D. G, T, D. Oh, that's not good. That means it's not going in order. So it's probably skipping again. So it's going G to D. That's skipping two. So maybe the first one's going to be skipping. No, can't see that. Can't say that.
I'm thinking it's C.
Okay, how did you do that?
I'm
I'm
looking at
thinking
all.
it's D.
Can anyone tell me the pattern for what they're finding for like G, T, and D? What do you think?
That they're all in. When they're ordering it, they're putting it in like a straight line.
All right, what do you mean? So like from G,
Like G
oh
G
G
H.
H I,
Yeah.
right? T S R,
I think B.
D E F,
And
and then something.
I
But
think
all
it's
these,
D.
but aren't these all in order? W V U and O P Q and J K L. So how do you know which one it is?
It's
So
actually
this,
C because
yeah. Well, this is what I see. I see
um
G, right? G. So you're right, they are in order. G is the seventh letter from the front. So A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. T is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, 7. D is 1, 2, 3, 4 from the front. 4 from the back would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer is D. A
I got
first.
it right.
And Z, last letter. Yeah, good girl. Well done. Does that make sense to you, everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look,
Mhm.
Yep.
job,
Got
good
it.
job, like good job on identifying that they are in groups and they must be next to each other. That's great. But you've got to understand now that they're all in group, but they are all in groups. So how are you going to work out, what your first letter is going to be? And the pattern was, yeah, the first one 7, 7, and then from D it just went 4.
Yeah,
So this
that's what I
4.
did.
Yeah, good job.
Oh yeah, I get it now.
Yeah.
A to Z.
45. Which letters are missing in this series? Okay, I think I might have to copy this again.
Yeah.
All right, here it is. All right, V, R, N, something, F. All right, skipping 3, R, skipping 3, N, skipping 3,
Will be K.
J, skipping 3, F. I think we know the first letter is definitely J. And then it's going E, D, C. E, D, C. Obviously, it's got to be
B.
B. So the answer is definitely A. Last one, just in case you want to know it. V, W, X, Y, and Z. Does that all make sense to everybody? Yeah. Let's do this one. These ones are harder.
Okay.
We haven't done these coding ones before.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Have a read of it, and then I will start myself. Okay, what's the problem? The problem is that we've got 3 numbers,
That's the big.
but there's only but there are 4 words. Real, belt,
Left
left,
and bear.
and there. So what we've got to do is somehow narrow the the I guess the right letters for the right numbers. And the best way to do that is to look at all these 3 numbers and find numbers that are exactly the same in
8.
all 3. And in this case, it would be 8. And you got to know where the 8 is. So we're looking for a letter that is the same in the second position and at the end. So let's start with E.
I
E,
found it.
yep, second position. What's your answer?
C.
C? All right, let's have a look if you're right. So E in a second position and E's at the end. So it could be E. What about A? Could it be an A? A's in the second position, but there is no other A's. So definitely E is is 8. Now, by me knowing that straight away, since there's only one E at the end, right? This one here, I straight away know that this word,
To
this
end with an
word
8.
has to be for this number. Does that make sense, you guys?
Yeah.
So if I've got table, I already know B is 2. I know E is 8. Now let's see if that helps us. Well, I know that's wrong and that's wrong. 8's got to be at the end. And then the only one that's got 2 in the middle is C, without me doing much more work. I didn't even need to work out these 3. Cool?
Yay! I
Nice.
got it.
Yeah, good job. Did you do it that quick though?
Yeah.
Nice, good job. Because it's got to be done fairly quickly, remember. I'll leave these ones for homework. I'll leave them for you guys to do at your own time. What I'll do is look at some more of
Will
those.
you send a PDF for homework?
Sorry?
Will you send a PDF for homework?
Yeah, so it's right here. Have a look. So this is our Skype. There's a little button there that says open conversation.
Yeah.
And there it is.
Okay.
All right, that's the one without all of our writing that we just did. Once we finish the call, I will send you this one again. So this exact one, which is 90 pages or something, I'll send it to you as well, with it, which got all of our working out.
Okay.
So at least that way you can go back and review it as well. Okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Let's have a look at some of those, like I said, those number ones. Oh, we've got 10 minutes left. It's fine. I'll stop there with the coding questions. What I'll do is I'll do some of these ones here. These fun math ones. Just as a little bit of a break from all the coding stuff that we've been doing. Anyone can see a pattern for this? So
Plus 2.
I know.
Plus 2.
plus 2.
Yeah.
The first number minus 2 equals to the
Oh
second
yeah,
number
minus 2
plus 2.
actually.
Minus 2
then
plus 2.
minus 1. Then minus
Wait.
2.
Adam, you tell me what did you say again?
With 17 and 15, they minus 2, but then the second number gets bigger. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're not allowed to really do something like that. It's saying same rule. So each number, like this one here, has a rule. This one here has a rule, and they're the same rules. It's not really this rule applies to 15, and this rule applies to 14. So it doesn't work like that. It's each box has its own rule. Does that make sense? Firstly, so from a 17, you got to somehow get 31. From 15, you got to somehow get to 33. From 12, you got to somehow get to 36.
28. Wait,
You think it's 28? Why? What's your reason?
because it's the only one that has 20.
Nah, you can't do that.
D.
What's your reason?
For 17, there's 31, and 15, there's 33. 14 is a smaller number than 15, and it would be plus 1 more.
I don't know if you can do that. I don't agree with you.
Oh, 14, it's C. 34.
See now. Why?
14.
So I don't know what the answer is, just so you know. I'm just trying to work out what your methods are. What your rule is. We need to find the rule.
I'm thinking it's D.
It's D.
No,
Yeah.
C.
C. Well, okay, wait. Why is it D firstly? For those who say D, like why is it D?
Because the ending, because if you look at the front numbers,
Yep.
17 minus 2 is 15.
Yes.
So that's basically 31 plus 2 equals 33.
Yes.
So then and that means if I minus 1 from 15, it will
Yes.
equal 14.
Yes.
And then if I plus 1 onto 35, it will equal 36.
Yeah, but then then between 14 and 12, there's a 2 difference. So if you did 2 here and you added 2 to 31 to get 33, you're not. Yeah. So that doesn't work.
So it's
That's not true.
C. Because
34.
34 plus 2 equals 36. And
Yeah,
then
he
it's
actually
basically
might be
20.
right.
Yeah, I'm guessing that.
Yeah.
15, 17 is 2. 2 plus
Yeah.
31 is 33. 14 and 15 is 1. So plus 1.
I'm guessing 34 because
Give me a second. Let me have a think about it as well. All right. You reckon it's C? Let's have a look. You are right.
Yes.
What question number was that? I can't remember. 27.
27.
Yeah.
27 is C. Good job.
Yes.
No.
Oh, that's funny. Good job.
Ow.
How?
Ow. Ow.
Oh, ow, ow. Yeah, I know. I understand how you feel. All right. Let's do C for the win. All right. All right. Here's another one. So, the numbers in these patterns go together following the same rule. Find the missing number. 12, 8, 2, 10. 1, 9, 5, 2. And 3, 15, 6, something. I
I
think
think
know.
it's D.
Oh, so you have to minus it.
Yeah, I think it's D.
I don't think it's minus, and I don't think it's D. Nope, no, it's not D. Look, you can't actually take a guess. Remember how important this exam is for you, right? You've got to actually do some working out. There can't be guesses because you're competing with some of the best and smartest kids in the world, like in Australia. I mean, so they're not going to take guesses. They got to work it out.
So 12 split up is 2 plus 10.
So think of how this one works. It's trying to say, how would this work? Give me an idea of how something like this with this becomes this.
When you're like.
Oh, put the
Yes.
it's an adding. So you have to put the 2 to the 8 and it becomes 10.
Doesn't work because 5 plus 9 doesn't become 2.
Yeah.
Aren't they the factors of 2?
Let me just make sure these guys don't know. All right, this is what it is. Ready? 12, 12 plus 8. What is it?
20
20.
That's a special number because 20 divided by 2.
is
10.
10.
So
Oh,
that's
it's
10.
true. 1 plus
Oh,
9.
10.
Divided by
That,
5.
that means 18.
18 divided by 6.
3.
equals
3.
3.
Yeah.
See what I mean by you got to
I
work it out? You can't
Yeah.
just look at it and be like, oh, I'm not sure. I'm just going to take a guess and it's D. You shouldn't do that. Not a good technique. All right, I'm going to save this.
That's
Let's-
because I'm like really bad at fractions.
Nah, that's not fractions, but you saw. It's just a
Oh,
Um,
I assumed it was so.
yes. Wednesday, Year 5 selective exam, and we're going to save that. I like fractions. Does anyone want the actual alphabet document as well, or not? Not really.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, it kind of helps.
Yeah.
Let me do that. Let me save that as well. Wednesday, Year 5 selective exam. 1, save.
So we're doing the same place, same time. Well, not same place,
Next week.
same time
Correct.
next.
Correct. You'll get a call again Wednesday. We go to our chat, so everyone can see our nice little chat there. And I am sending these across right now. And so these are the ones that we were just working on, and that's what we're going to continue next week. You guys have a beautiful evening. I will see you next week.
You too.
Bye-bye. Bye.
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 Bye.